Sometimes we want things to work perfectly from the beginning. We prepare, plan, hope, and launch, expecting success right out of the gate. But here's the truth. Not everything will go right the first time. And that's okay. It's a tough pill to swallow, especially in a world that rewards instant results and quick wins. But success rarely happens on the first try. In fact, failure is often the hidden staircase to the goals we want to reach. Think about anyone who's done something extraordinary, anyone who's reached a level of success most people only dream of. If you look close enough, their journey wasn't smooth. It wasn't clean. It was messy, filled with trial and error, with rejection, with nights of doubt and days where nothing seemed to work. People like Steve Jobs, who was fired from the very company he founded before returning years later to revolutionize technology. Or Oprah Winfrey, who was told she wasn't fit for television. Or Michael Jordan, who didn't make his high school varsity basketball team. These stories aren't exceptions. They're patterns. They're proof that failure isn't the opposite of success, it's part of it. The road to any meaningful achievement is littered with setbacks. And the more times you're willing to fail, the more chances you're giving yourself to get it right. Every failure is a step forward, if you let it be. Now, let's be honest, failing sucks. It's uncomfortable. It stings. It can be embarrassing, even humiliating. No one wants to fail. But let me tell you something real, if you're not failing, you're not trying hard enough. You're not pushing the edges. You're playing it safe. And the danger with playing it safe is that you might avoid failure, but you also avoid growth. Each time you fall short, you learn something. Maybe you learn what not to do. Maybe you discover a weakness you didn't know you had. Maybe you're forced to ask for help, to change your approach, to question your assumptions. It's all progress, even if it doesn't feel like it in the moment. Because here's what no one tells you when you're starting out. Life disguises growth as failure. That moment when everything falls apart. That's where something new begins. That rejection you got? It might push you to improve in a way you never would have if you were accepted. That business idea that didn't work out? Maybe it leads to the one that finally does. But only if you keep going. You don't grow by avoiding mistakes. You grow by surviving them. By facing them. By looking failure in the face and saying, "Is that all you've got?" That's when you start to level up. Not just in skills or results, but in mindset. Because resilience is a skill too. So is patience. So is being willing to start over when it feels like nothing is working. These things are uncomfortable, sure. But that discomfort is part of the transformation. We've been taught to associate failure with weakness, but in reality, it takes strength to fail and keep going. It takes guts to get back up when you've been knocked down. It takes courage to keep showing up when the results aren't coming fast. But that's how winners are made. Not from flawless execution, but from relentless effort. You might not be where you want to be right now. Maybe you've tried something and it didn't work out. Maybe you feel like giving up. Maybe you're tired of trying and failing. I get it. I really do. But I want to challenge you to see those failures differently. What if they're not signs that you're doing something wrong, but signs that you're getting closer? Each failure brings you one step closer to what works. Each rejection filters out a path that wasn't right. Each setback builds something in you that you'll need for the next stage. That's how this works. Think about the people who never try. The ones who avoid the risk of failure altogether. Sure, they might not fall, but they also never fly. Trying and failing is better than not trying at all. Because at least you're in the game. You're learning, adapting, evolving. And eventually, those small lessons, those micro adjustments, they add up. They compound. And one day, what used to be failure becomes your foundation. One day, you look back and realize the things that almost broke you are the same things that built you. So if you're in the middle of something right now that feels like it's not working, don't quit. Learn from it. Adjust. But don't give up. The most successful people in the world aren't the ones who got it right the first time. They're the ones who didn't let the first, second, or even 10th failure stop them. Keep failing forward. Keep showing up. Keep trying new approaches. That effort matters. That grind matters. You're not falling behind, you're leveling up. Failure isn't a dead end. It's a detour to something better. And maybe the reason it hurts so much is because deep down, you know you're capable of more. you know you're built for something greater. And that's exactly why you have to keep going. So next time you fail, don't ask, why me? Ask, what's this trying to teach me? That shift in mindset changes everything. Because failure isn't the end of the story, it's just the plot twist before the breakthrough. Right finger if you found this helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon for more content like this. This is J03, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.